Oh my god, I almost had a perfect intro. Welcome in, babies, to episode 20 of Sundays with Sin with my boy Euro. How are we
How y'all doing?
living?
How y'all doing? Oh my God, this feels so good to be here. How y'all doing?
It's
Doing? You doing?
exciting. We've been planning this for we planned this before DreamHack. Didn't
Before
we?
DreamHack.
It was
Definitely before
before
DreamHack.
DreamHack. So we've literally been planning this for months because we're in January now. DreamHack was last month, and we
Yes.
found out we were going to. I found out I was going to DreamHack like 2.5, 3 months prior to it.
Oh, yeah. I actually for DreamHack, I wasn't going to go at first, but then I figured out. Well, I live in Atlanta. I figured out I was in Atlanta, so I just was like, it's kind of up the street, so why not go? And so that was my
Yeah.
whole thing about That was my whole thing about DreamHack. But the reason why I remember watching your podcast, and at the time you said, "Hey, if you want to be a part, here's the email." And I was like, "Well, the worst thing Sin can say is no, so
I
let me
mean, that's
reach out."
valid, but why would I ever?
People have their reasons. People have their reasons. People have their
Oh,
reasons.
okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. So sorry. I was trying to do something here. That's not what I was
Oh,
trying to do, guys. Ignore that. Ignore that. I gotta set this up weird. Why did that do that? It gave me the wrong thing. We'll ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So anyway, Euro, why don't you go ahead and tell chat a bit about yourself? And we'll kind of take it from there. Tell us a bit about you.
all right. Well, I am EuroEllis. Let me fold my leg real quick. Look a little sophisticated.
There you
I'm
go. Yes,
EuroEllis.
please. Thank you.
Yeah. I put on a collar shirt for this too.
Look
Put on a
at
collar shirt.
you.
EuroEllis. I stream here on Kick. I just started streaming in October. I normally play RPGs or single player games. That's what I love to do. It's entertaining for me. Chat doesn't really care about the games, but they find me somewhat entertaining, maybe just a little bit. But
Do
and
they?
that's me.
Do they?
A little. I would like to think that they do. I like to think that they do. Get a couple of trolls here and there, but for the most part, it's just good vibes. I like good time, like having really good energy, really high energy. I
Mm-hmm.
will. I am one of those people that I won't stream if I'm not able to give 110%.
Yeah.
That is me. I can't. I understand you being completely transparent with your community and things like that, but I feel like if I hit start streaming and I don't give you the best of me, I feel like I'm robbing you. That's me
That's
personally.
actually how my brother Ice feels. Iceman. He's the same way. He has a lot of changes going on in his life right now. And he was supposed to stream. He put stream off for a few days, and he told us, and he told everybody on on his community and stuff. And he's just like, I'm not at 100%, 110%. If I can't give that to you, then he's like, I can't do it. I'm the opposite. I am like, I'm gonna arrive no matter what, and if I'm not at 100%, I'm gonna give my best, even if it's 1% better than what I gave you the day before. I feel like they're
I
very, very
respect.
similar mindsets, so for sure. We do have Echoes in the chat, Echoes Nation,
Echoes,
my
my
other brother,
guy.
going, where's
Echoes.
his
Remember I
green
said
hair?
Echoes. Whoa, Echoes. We're not choosing violence today. We're not choosing violence today. That was at the beginning. That was the first day of this year. That was the first day of this year. Why you in the past. Let's move
In the
forward. Let's move
past, you're
forward.
in the past.
Let's move forward. You know what I'm saying? Life is about moving that next day ahead, man. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. We can
Hmm.
talk about the green hair later. We can talk about the green hair. I
Oh, we're
really felt like I
definitely
was.
bringing it up. I just want you to know we're definitely bringing it up for sure. We're gonna be doing that. Just a
Understood.
little FYI. It's on my list of questions to ask you.
Respect.
Um,
Respect.
so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk about your streaming experience. So from like we mentioned earlier, you went ahead, you filled out the email, you gave an application in, you talked about how how you're new to streaming recently. You're a dad. You're, I wouldn't say you're old. You're older. You know, quotations there.
Experience.
You're
Experience.
experienced. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So how did you get into uh in streaming?
Well, I've been watching streaming on Twitch since 2014, 2015.
Okay.
And since that time, it's been like my form of entertainment. I don't like watching like regular TV. That's not really entertaining. I started watching YouTube at a very young age, and that's
Mm-hmm.
been like my form of TV from there. So then like watching games. I started watching the Let's Plays on YouTube, and then they're transitioning to watching people actually play the games on Twitch. I've been doing that since 2014, 2015, and I always had it in my mind like, could I actually stream? Could I?
Yeah.
And I never got everything into play. Like this whole setup that I have,
Mm-hmm.
Temp, Jada, love y'all. This whole setup that I have, I've had this setup to be able to stream since COVID,
Oh,
and
really?
I just never put it into play to actually
COVID is when like a
do it.
lot of people actually started streaming. I talked to a previous uh a previous guest on the podcast, one of my early on episodes, and we talked about that and how they also got started in the streaming community was during the COVID times. I feel like COVID was definitely an area because you're sitting at home all day. You know what I mean? Like some people are working, some people aren't. You have like what are other sources of income? Some people saw it as a source of income, some people saw it as like a hobby to do. I feel like that's when people became more in tune with just technology in general, but really around like computers and video games and social media. And I feel like Twitter was dead for a hot minute, and then now it's like brought back where it's like fuck tenfold. Everybody's on. I'm sorry,
Twitter going
X,
crazy.
X
Well,
formerly known
X,
as Twitter. Twitter. Yeah, my bad.
X has been going crazy. I
Yeah,
never, I stayed off of X for so many years. Now that I start streaming, I'm on X every single day now.
I
Every
literally
single
I
day.
have like 7 notifications that just popped up on my phone that were all from X, and I just like had to go swipe them
Wow.
all the way again. Um, Well, I made an announcement like I'm sorry, you told me exactly it was 35 minutes prior, So I made an announcement less than an hour ago about the new partnership that we got with Gamer Advantage. And
And
so
congratulations.
thank you. Thank you. I'm super excited about that.
Let me
But
ask you a question. Now this is your interviewing part. Now this is your interviewing part. How does that feel? How does that feel?
feeling being partnered with somebody,
Yes, ma'am.
well, this is gonna sound really cocky. Um,
Oh,
it was
talk
just
your
a
shit.
matter of time before it happened, to be
Talk
completely
your
honest
shit.
with you.
Put the
Um,
balls on the
I
table.
have
Big
I've
balls.
definitely had, and I don't have a shit ton of offers, you know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm fucking just people are sliding in the fucking DMs.
Mhm.
But I've been putting myself out there and DMing and emailing a shit ton of people um to go ahead and just put my name, my brand out there, stating my experience or what I have, et cetera, et cetera. So I've been working my ass off for these things. And to have certain companies respond back to me, some of them I reach out to first. And when they reached out, like when they returned the DM or the email or whatever the case was, I did further digging into their brand, their company, and then I realized like, actually, I'm a holistic on back burner, but I don't think I want this or what they would offer. It's like I don't want that. So it was a matter of time when it happened. It feels really really good. We got partnered with Gamer Advantage this week. Well, it's actually it was a few weeks ago, but we just announced it today. And I got partnered with Midnight Energy too. And so we were
Oh,
celebrating two
nice.
partnerships this week.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah,
we're
yeah. Give it
we're
up for sending the chat. There we go.
thank you.
There we
We're
go.
applying pressure, We're applying pressure. That's all we're doing. And I don't
That's a
have
good way to
time.
start the
I
year.
can I can sleep when I'm dead. You know what I mean? I'll sleep when I'm dead. Respectfully, that's just how it is. When are
I understand.
you have you started to put yourself out there and apply for affiliateships or partnerships?
I
You
have a
have?
person that I have a person that I'm working with closely with right now. I made a what are the things? The decks. I made a deck personally, and I sent that over to her, and she's been sending them out. Actually, this week been sending it out. We've had a couple of meetings, a couple of emails with a couple of companies and things of that nature,
That's
and
exciting.
it is.
It
And one
is.
of the things I personally did at DreamHack, I went up to a lot of companies at DreamHack and just was talking to them.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of companies. That was first of all, I go by a rule. The worst thing they could say is no.
The worst
And
thing they could say is no. I'm
and
I'm
if you don't,
literally I'm literally on Eddie's nuts right now trying to get him on the podcast next. Like the
and
worst thing he can tell me is no, and he hasn't said it yet. So like there's still hope. I'm gonna keep trying. I don't care.
you got that chance. You got that chance. So you just stay on until he says yes. But I was talking to like several different companies at DreamHack, handing them out the Euro bucks and stuff like that, just so they could, have a
Yeah.
name to the face and something like that. But it's been good. I've been, in talks with a couple of the beard is kind of okay. Talks to a beard company, beard oil company,
There
and
you
something like
go.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Speaking
man.
speaking of the Euro bucks, I'm glad you brought that up. That was one of the coolest things. I just came up with a fucking business card that had my logo on the front and a QR code on the back. And I thought I was hot shit. And people loved it, right? But you hit me with this fucking this a Euro buck. It has like your I mean, do you have any on you right now? I know you do. I knew you did. Try to get like a good view on the camera real quick.
Hold on. Is that good enough?
That's
Is that
good.
good?
Yeah. So go ahead, like explain to us. Explain it out loud. Like go by each individual little thing that's on there, or whatever. Like kind of just give an audible description for Spotify listeners later on.
So
Spotify and
this
Apple
picture,
Music.
this picture is before the world tainted me. A young Euro, a young Euro. Now, I before when I sent the mock, it was going to be kick and the purple side, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as I grew, because I sent this mock when I first was talking about going to DreamHack, like back in like November stuff like that,
Yeah.
like October, November. But then as time progressed, I seen that I got no love on the purple side at all. Like my purple side was dead. So I just was like, let me just focus on to the side where I'm getting love at. Then
Mm-hmm.
it had the EuroEllis, had to change the font. This is a euro based off of an actual euro $100 bill. Then the EuroEllis down here, the 100, and then on the side it has the kick.com EuroEllis. And the back it has kick as well, the logo as well. And yeah, it was throwing these out. It threw out about like a couple thousand at DreamHack worth.
What gave you the idea to do that?
I like thinking outside the box, and I don't know if you know who Big E is.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Big
very
E
familiar with
said,
Big E.
Big E said that streamers don't know shit about marketing, and I took that personal. And so my name is EuroEllis. Hmm. Instead of giving out some regular business cards, why don't I give out euros to
Damn,
people?
not the slight throw of shade there. Jesus.
No, not
Regular
you, not
business card. Nah, you heard it here first, chat. Euro's fucking throwing shade on my own damn
no
podcast.
shade, no
That's
shade, no shade.
crazy.
No
Anyway.
shade, no shade.
Anyway.
But
Uh-huh.
I took that personal. He said several times, he said streamers don't know shit about marketing. And I took that extremely
I
personal. I
haven't
felt
caught that.
like
I,
bad
I I feel like if I saw did he tweet that? I'm gonna go hunt this down now just so I can say something because I would like to go on the record and say that I actually have a degree in business management and marketing, and I own a social media marketing business that is thriving, by the way, and I market my own stuff. You know how many
his
things
words,
that
not mine.
do you know how many things listen, this isn't a podcast about me, but do you know how many things that I've accomplished as just an
Talk your shit,
affiliate
man.
on Kick? I'm not
Talk
even
your shit, man.
verified yet. I'm not even
Talk
verified
your shit.
yet. You know what I'm
Man.
just like,
That's what
come on,
the
man.
man
Maybe
said
you
that.
don't know how
The
to
man said
market, but us over here. Anyway.
Man said that, and I took that personal. I was like, "Oh, okay." And then when I saw him at DreamHack, I handed him the Eurobuck, and I reminded him of what he said, and I said I took that personal. So here's a Eurobuck in your hand.
Huh. I took it a little personal too. I feel like that came from a place of I don't know where that came from. I apologize. My fault, chat. In the words of
No,
Denny, my fault, chat. My bad.
it's from a place of love. That's just like saying like, hey, you just got to do more than just stream. I feel like the way to grow on stream
For
is
sure.
everything outside of
Absolutely.
streaming. So like when I first started, now I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking. I have a whole bunch of things in the pipeline I have to put out. Putting out. When I first came out, I was just flooding the street with YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, and I need to get back on that. I need to get back on that because I feel like the only way to grow on the stream right now on Kick is everything outside the stream. Personally, that's me personally.
Yeah. Now, I looked back. I knew you were I'm sorry, Renee sent me something I was looking at. Renee, we need to talk later about that. Um on a side note though, I was going over like your application too, right? And
Hmm.
I know that we had talked about how like you're recently in you're a recent streamer. We were sitting here figuring out our virtual cameras for Discord and stuff. So we were talking about how, a year ago, it's like I'm not a beginner anymore, Chad, or like I'm not a new streamer anymore. I just reread that, and you've only been streaming since October 20th of this year or last year.
October 27th is when my first hit start streaming on Kick.
That's fucking insane, dude. You
I,
average pretty. I mean, you get pretty good views as an average on your streams too.
I, I, I think they enjoy me. I think they enjoy me.
Yeah. You have a
I,
lot of, you do bring a lot of entertainment. And one of the things that you did recently, I told you I was going to bring it up. You applied, was it a frontal
it was a it was a it was a whole lace front.
lace
Well,
front?
I can't even call it a lace front because it was glued straight to my head. Um,
Oh,
yeah, it was glued straight to my head.
how long did you have
So
that on?
I had it on for the stream, and then the glue wore off in the middle of the night. The glue wore off in the middle of the night, so I only had it on for maybe what 6, 7, 8 hours, and then once the glue wore off in the middle of the night, I just took it off. Like I had it wrapped, and I just took it off and I just threw it on the side of the bed. I'm like, all right, we'll worry about this later. But yeah, story
That,
behind that.
so yeah, so what was there like a redemption that chat had to go ahead and get you to wear this green wig? I also did green hair, but I dyed my hair green. So ours was we had
Got
a goal of 500 subs before
mm-hmm.
DreamHack. So in November we hit 560, and so I dyed my hair like
Mm-hmm.
neon green. I did that for DreamHack. That's why my hair was
Okay,
looking a hot mess at DreamHack
gotcha,
because it was already
gotcha.
like faded and shit. It was horrible. I couldn't wait to dye my shit black. I was so excited. So
Now
what
with
did
dyeing your
chat?
hair,
Yeah, go ahead.
now with dyeing your hair, you can't. I don't know how that works. You could obviously I'm bald. If anybody doesn't know, I'm bald. When you dye your hair, you just like dye it the next week another color. Is
You
that not how it works?
you could, but my deal with chat was that I would do it. So I did it the first of the month, and then it had to last until after DreamHack. That was
Gotcha.
the deal. So like literally it lasted for like 2, 3, 4 weeks, something like that.
Mm,
And then I dyed
okay.
it. I dyed it black. You could do it. So I also have I have um what do you call it? I have experience with oh my goodness. I shadowed. I did like shadow hours, like work hours is
Okay.
technically what it is with a hairstylist at a salon. So I learned
Okay. Okay.
about hair care and all that kind of stuff. And the only reason why I wanted to do it is because I wanted to know how to dye my hair correctly. Okay. My sister actually went and got a degree in it. Like she took like the certified classes and did it. So my
All
sister is
right.
usually the one who would take care of my hair for me or like cut it for me and stuff like that. And I only go to salons that she recommends or stylists that she recommends if she's not
Gotcha.
available. So
I get that.
anyway,
She got approval. I got you.
yeah, so I am cautious about when I dye my hair, how often I dye my hair. I haven't actually dyed my hair in over a year prior to dyeing it green. I had just worked on getting like all the chemicals out of my hair. My natural hair was growing. I had my blonde still. Like it was beautiful. And I loved it. And but now this black hair has grown on me where I'm just like, I'm loving this goth mommy vibes. Like I'm here for it. I'm
I like
digging
it. I
it.
like
I
it.
like the black hair.
It brings out your eyes. The black brings out your
Thank
eyes. It really
you.
makes your eyes. I'll let you.
Thank you.
But the green hair. So the thing is, I think that the overall arc of my streaming career now is, play games, entertain, something drastic, entertaining
Yeah.
for the community. So I'm bored, and I was like, you know what? What if we had a sub goal and we left it up to the community to pick a man unit install, man weave install. So it could be either braids, it could either be waves, which my community they don't like me that much, or it wasn't gonna be something normal that I could actually go outside with.
No, why
It could
would
be
it?
why would it? Why
Why
would
would
it? It could
it?
be pixie braids and whatever have you. So while we hit the sub goal, shout out to Iceman and West Sweet. Love
Oh,
them guys.
I love Wes. I love them. Ice is my brother. Wes is like a brother. We've gotten to know each other a lot better. Wes Wheat is one of my favorite human beings. He's also a real sweetheart too.
Yeah,
Like
Wes is
a
a great guy.
genuine sweetheart. But
Wes is a
anyway,
great guy. Ace is a great guy as well. Shout out to them. They smashed it. I was doing good, and then they came in and they did what they did. And so I said, all right. Then the next stream after that was good, Hawk. The next stream after that, I set up a stream and had everyone just thinking about like what did they want me to do and stuff like that. I put up a poll. We had braids, the 22-inch bust down, which is what you saw, and everybody
mm-hmm.
picked that. And they had the selection of colors, and then we went with kick green, and yeah, but
That was
yeah,
a very interesting stream to tune into because you had people show up that you weren't like you were shocked that they were there. And I remember when I came in and you're like, Sin, this is not the stream I wanted you to come to. Like
it's
you flat out told me, you're like, this is not where I wanted you to be. Like, why did you come today?
that
I was like, I have
that was
never met somebody, I've never come across one where like, you're upset to have viewers. I was like, WTF? Like, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, that stream was, I will say, to this day, that was probably one of my best organic streams. No raid outs. I did get raided a couple of times, but before the raid out, it was one of my best organic streams.
Yeah,
Like it was pure content. I would say that it was one of those pure content modes.
absolutely.
Engaging with the chat. I'm over here, got the wig on, then I put on my wife's cowboy hat. I got the fan blowing the hair in the wind. Like it was
Oh my God,
so.
I missed that part. I
It's a
did.
great.
Oh, it's a clip. Somebody in his chat send me the clip, please.
It's
I
a.
want to see that. I want to see that. I'm so excited. I
And,
can't wait.
and guess who clipped it? West Wee.
Wes Wee. So you want to talk? Let's just bring up Wes Wee for a second. This
Mhm.
motherfucker got me too. Okay, I just want you to know he got me too. We had a
Got
sub
you.
goal. He comes in. He goes out. He helps me get to the sub goal, right? Because that's just the type of dude that he is. He's sweet as fuck, and wants everybody like if he believes in you, he's gonna support you. Type deal. Do you know what the fucking redemption was for that sub goal?
What was that?
A 2-hour karaoke stream in a fucking banana suit. Like, dog, what? And then I had people like comment and tell me, like, you don't have to do it. Like, why would you? You don't have to. I was like, no, I do because, you know, I'm gonna have my chat go ahead and like if you guys help me reach a goal, I'm gonna let you decide what we do for redemption of this. I'm gonna be a woman of my word. Okay,
Right.
I said I was gonna dye my hair green if we reached it. We reached it. I dye my hair green. I said I was gonna go ahead. I said if we reach the goal, I'll go ahead and I'll let you choose what we do for the stream. We reached that goal. You chose what we did. We fucking did it. So like, no, I'm not gonna back out of it. It was good content. It was a lot of fun. I was nervous as hell to do it, but it it was fun. It was a good time.
That's
Lauren
good. That's
Shea,
good.
LA, in the
Lauren is my girl.
chat. She just came in and said,
That's
Mr.
my girl.
President.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
Lauren Shay is a great person. She's a great person. Met her
Not
in
her
St.
telling
Ed.
us, y'all the green hair twins. All
Oh wow.
right, chat.
She
That's
came to the chat too. She
yo,
came
mods,
that
ban
we
her. Ban her. We're
that,
done. Ban her.
that green weave stream was something. It was something else. It was something else.
Sasha's in the chat too. What's up, Sasha?
Oh,
Welcome in,
Sasha.
guys.
Oh, you got all the loves. All the
Yes,
love.
Euro is also live as well, so be sure you guys are hanging out with him. Wouldn't be my first ban, Lauren Shea. What's funny is that me and Lauren, we did a podcast episode, right? And we
Mhm.
had a very emotional one. Like it was a lot of fun too, but a lot of emotions were going through. And I think me and Lauren are due for our second one here, March, um, because there has been so much stuff going on and so many advances that we both have made too. And March is it's women
National Women's Month, right?
National Women's Month. That's what it is. And yeah, so I'm thinking that we may do something in March here. Because I
That'd be fun.
just there's so much shit and we've both been accomplishing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But, speak a little shout out to her and Sasha Ray right now. It's like those two are some of the pure, like genuine, kind people I have ever met. I feel like when we went to DreamHack and all of us met up, I feel like we were some of the bunch that was like what you saw online and in our group DM and like what you saw in person. Like we were who we said we fucking are. You know what I mean? Like
Love that.
there was no false advertising. There was no, like any of that fake bullshit. Like we all were genuinely who we said we were. You know what I mean?
And I
And
love that.
I had so much fun. I had so much fun.
Because I met a couple of people that that weren't what they advertised, and I understand human
Yeah.
beings are going to be human beings. That's
Mhm.
just what it is. But meet the human beings that are actually genuine, good people.
Oh, Lauren, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Jam. I do have sound alerts turned off because I record these, but I did put the hype train in here for you guys so you can see it. I did. Oh my god, and another one to Chaotic Mad Queen. I love her. Oh, those are some good ones. Jam is one of my best friends, and Chaotic Mad Queen. I met her actually at DreamHack too. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. But anyway, thank you, Lauren. And don't pay attention to Troa and don't pay attention to Red. I need to get new mods. If you guys are wanting to be a mod, just DM me your application. I need to replace some mods in here. That's
I
all.
have two. I have three
That's
mods. One of them is he is a good, decent mod. My guy Pluto, but he is a lot to deal with. He's a lot to deal with.
is it Pluto Captain or something like that?
Pluto Cap a lot. Yes.
Yes, I know exactly who Pluto is. Me and Pluto have a lot of great conversations in some other
Pluto
chats.
Pluto is my young boy. He means so well, but he's like the younger brother that like you can't wait to see him in person so you could literally wring his neck. So you could literally
Yeah,
wring his neck. And I
yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait to see Pluto in person. Just I just can't wait. No violence. Just a lot of love. A
A
lot
lot
of
of
love.
love. A lot of love. I love that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn you up just a tad bit here on my
My
screen.
bad.
No, you're fine. Sometimes everybody's like different, so I wanted to go ahead and just make sure that you're coming in, decently. Red, is that three trolls back to back to back in the chat tonight? That's so strange. They've been coming in more frequently lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know. We've had three of them come in back to back. One of them said I was ugly. The other one said something that is banned because it was all asterisks. And then we had another one coming in just asking me if I had a fat ass. Which, just for clarification purposes, mom, dad, if you're listening, plug your ears. Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you. Fat with a PH also. So anyway, enough about me.
Understood. How do? Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet. Well, of course, you get a little couple of trolls and things in the nature, but
Oh
nothing
yeah.
too.
Have you had any like trolls come in where you've had like some times where you had to go ahead and deal with them?
No, no, I don't. Not necessarily. I've had a couple of people come in and say some wild things. They have their paragraphs that are like make no sense. They're
Oh, what is it
incoherent.
like? Chaos has risen or something like that, and
Yeah,
something
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah, yeah,
bleach.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a copy
Yeah.
pasta. They go ahead and they come in and they put that like BB just got hit with that like 3 days ago. Every once in a
Oh,
while, yeah, they go ahead. It's a copy and paste thing, copy pasta, whatever you want to call it. Um,
okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've had a couple of those, and just I'm like, come on, why we gotta do that tonight? That's what I
yeah,
say. That's
it's
what I
the
say every
weirdest
time.
thing.
Why,
It's the
why we
weirdest
gotta do that
thing.
tonight? Why we do
I
tonight? Like,
had
if you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I had one good troll actually. It was around Halloween time, so I'll tend to like decorate the back here, my wall. And around
Hmm.
Halloween, I had this whole thing set up, and this guy came in and he started off by saying that my decorations were praising the devil, it's satanic, and all this stuff. And I was like, he goes, take them down or you're gonna burn in hell. And I was
Oh,
like, well, I said, no, I'm not going to. I was like, and I'm sorry that you feel like I'm gonna burn in hell. If I am, I'm gonna have a good time. You know, Satan, I heard Satan's got a seat right there for me, a special place for me. And like 2 minutes later, he comes back. He's like, no, I'm just trolling. He's like, I love the response though. Your decorations look dope as hell. I was like, thank
what?
you.
What?
I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I'm glad I told my mods wait because my mods are like quick with the shit to go ahead and ban people. They've started
Yeah.
timing people out first, like they'll time out first and give the warning and let them know because the person, if they're still in chat, they'll be able to read it and would be like, you be nice or you're getting flipping banned. And that's what Papa's been doing all night. But my mods are
Yeah.
like quick with it. They have a trigger finger for banning people left and right. They're just like, everybody getting banned, you know?
See, the thing is, I use my timeouts as like a playful banter with some of
Oh
my
yeah.
community. So
Yeah.
I can't really time people out. I just really go straight to the ban, and I'm just like, well, I'll see you next time. Or if you really want to come in here, then you'll just make another account or something like that. I
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was getting Android hate, so then people was just they were talking about me, so I timed people out for a couple of minutes and stuff like that. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I'm straight to ban. I'm straight to ban.
My best advice I would give is if there is a troll, let them talk. Just go ahead, like 1, 2 messages tops before you ban. And
Okay.
leave your chat open to where like it's not just followers or not just subscribers because you get those unique chatter numbers, baby. Get those unique chatter
Yeah.
numbers. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Like that's what
That is
I did.
true.
So I left everything open so I can get it. And
Right.
when you end game, sure, okay. Then you get some then you get some people who come in that have never been here before, have never followed your channel, have no idea what you're doing right now, and go, hey, when you end, can you raid me? So
Ah.
I don't know. I officially was botted with chat
No, I saw
bots.
that. I saw that.
I was botted with chat
I saw that.
bots
You
with
made
my
it.
I made it, baby. What's
You
that? Like
made it.
I'm top now.
You made it.
Now all I need to do is just get into some, somebody goes ahead and like clips me and puts me into some random Twitter drama I never asked for, and then I'm gonna be up there with everybody else. You know what I
True.
mean?
True.
Like I'm
True.
doing verified shit without even the check mark yet. I am her. Thank you,
Without
Lauren.
even that check
Thank
mark.
you.
Without the check mark. You've
Don't
already
worry.
made it, right,
We're getting
Nibby?
that. We're gonna be out
I
there.
saw
We're
the
getting that check mark
I saw
soon.
the I saw the chat bot rate. I'm like, oh my god, that's so amazing. Like
Yeah.
people look at it
Yeah.
as like it's a bad. Okay, if you maybe your 18th time getting that done to you, then it's gonna be annoying. But like the first time, it's like, oh, it's like a badge of honor. It's like, really, me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, but I completely, I that interview was really good. You did, you doing your thing. You doing your thing, son. I'm not
And
gonna lie.
thank you. I
But
am so I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. Um I was there was another question at the top of my head, but I got distracted by this random emote that I don't know if it's like porn or whatever it is. But anyway, I was like, what?
When do you think? I have a question. If we're going on emotes, I have a question about that. When do you think
Yeah.
Kick is Kick is going to do a clean wipe of a lot of inappropriate emotes? Because I know it's going to happen. I
I
know it's going
I
to happen.
don't know. I'm super curious because a blunt being smoked. Oh hell yeah, there you go. I like that. I like that emote. We're all about it. Um, that's it's actually a really good question because there's a lot of really sus emotes, but whenever they do it, kick staff, if you're listening, Polly, if you're there, you come across this. Whatever you do with the emotes, please do not take away the ass shaking ones because they're so good. They're so good. And there's this one
Those are going
emote
to be the first to go.
there's this one emote where it's like that thing is fucking thinging, and it's like she's wearing like these yoga pants, and it's like two fucking watermelons. No, not that, not the Denny twerk. It's another one. She's wearing like actual like yoga pants, and it's like fuck. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I'm just like I look at it every time I look at it, and I'm just like that's the ass that I want by my 29th birthday. If I don't have if my ass isn't fatter by my 29th birthday, I'm burning everything down. Like I'm burning it all down.
Yeah,
I've
those are
stated
going
it
to be
before. I'll keep on saying it.
like you got the ass shaking ones, then you got the titty shaking ones. Those are gonna be the first ones to go. As soon as they do that wipe, now my
Yeah.
chat being filled with ass. Like it's going to happen.
There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a good night, Sasha. Thanks for coming on by. Um,
But
so let's
enjoy
talk.
it while they're here.
Yeah, so that's a good question. I don't know if they could answer that real quickly before we get back to you. To answer real quickly, I don't know how that would work. They would have to go through like like do they have like a submission of like all the emotes that have ever been made? There's like thousands of accounts. So it'd be like a submission of like all emotes ever made. Like that, I mean, it has to happen, right? They have to
Or
go through it at some point or something.
they can implement that. When you have like this image might be sensitive or something like that. They can implement something
True.
like that.
Yeah, like the integration. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm dumb. That makes so much sense now.
Thank you so
Wow.
much, Lauren.
Oh my God, we love Lauren. I love her so much. Look at her. She's so cute. Anta Jadam. Oh my God. I love Jadam too.
That's,
Ah,
that's a little sis.
Jadam's the
Jaden, little
homie
sis.
for
Harley's a
sure.
little sis.
Yes, yes. So you also did you were in did you did special effect makeup, is that what it was?
Oh
Before
no.
before what was it? Clarify, yes.
Past
Before you
life,
did all
past,
this.
past life,
Yes.
I was a wardrobe stylist for New York Fashion Week, and I did costuming for movies as well. So I have a
Costume for
couple
movies.
of
That's what it is. Okay, so
I have
talk me through that.
I have a couple of IDMVs with my name on it, but you know we ain't gonna name
You
names. So
do?
yeah,
Are
so
there
it's just something.
are there any that we might know?
I'm not gonna say
Oh, you
yes.
fucking dirty bastard. Tell me. I want to know. This is a podcast. It's an interview.
It is a couple of movies that you may know. A couple of them might be on Tubi right now. I
Okay.
didn't, I didn't reach box office, but a
Hey, you
couple
know
of them
what?
might
To
be
be
on
counts.
Tubi.
To be counts.
A
That's
couple of them
fine.
are on Tubi. One was a really big documentary about
Okay.
the planet. I will say that one was a
Okay.
really big documentary about the planet, and yeah, did the costuming on that scene. Lived in LA for a good amount of time, and yeah, I've been all over this place, man. I was born in Germany. I lived in New York. I lived in Philly. I lived in
Holy
Cleveland.
shit.
I lived in Georgia. I lived in LA.
Okay.
Lived in Chicago for a little while. I've been all over this place. That's why I say experienced.
Yeah, experience for sure. And you're also a dad too. So your little one was on here earlier. How
Yeah,
many
she
kids
was
do you have?
one.
One kid? But you said that with like fuck just you're like and
One.
no more?
No more. One and
No,
done. We
one
one
and
and done.
done?
Straight to the league.
How
Straight
does
to
your
the
wife
league.
feel about that? Is your wife on board with the one and done?
She is, but she don't really have a choice. I already went to the hospital.
Oh, you. You motherfucker. Mm-mm.
I already went to the hospital.
No, I'm done too. I'm not having any. I'm not having any more. I have three. Two that I gave birth to, one that I became a parent to when me and Negan started dating. And I am finito. I am gonna be, if he doesn't get snipped, I'm getting the surgery. I'm out of here. I'm done.
Nathan gets snipped. He'll be all right. He'll be out of commission for a day. That's what happened for me. I was out of commission for a day. A lot of ice packs. Go to CVS
Yeah,
and
like
load up.
frozen peas.
No, because you have to eat those later. Just get the ice packs from CVS. That's all you have to get. Ice packs you just pop them and then they just get really 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 cold and then you just sit up there. But me, I don't know why. Even the same day that I went to the hospital, I went out to a lounge. It was really weird. It was really weird. I don't know why I did that. I just needed to be outside for some reason.
That's
But
fair. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. And then I did it the day before my birthday too. So who does that?
I don't know. Why did you do that? So you couldn't even get no birthday ahead or nothing.
I couldn't do anything. But the anniversary is the day before
Okay.
the it was the day before the vasectomy. So it was anniversary, vasectomy, birthday. I'm in the bed the whole day watching Netflix on my phone with an ice pack.
Oh, well, hey, it's a good birthday to yourself. You can just go ahead and relax. You don't gotta worry about nothing. That's fine. It works out. It works out.
But yeah,
So
I've
how,
had a previous life.
yeah. Yeah, there you go. So how has your experience been in the streaming world? What has been like your ultimate, like your biggest, like your top like memory or like achievement that you've made? Like what's been like your number one thing so far that you've loved about it?
Number one thing so far, I'm coming from a completely humble place, and I know it's not gonna sound real, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect nobody. I didn't expect people to even be here. Like you have this image of your mind of how things could go or picture. Like I didn't expect people to be here. I think I talk pretty okay. Like I might be okay on camera. I didn't
Yeah.
expect people to be here on a day in and day out type basis when I hit live to actually go in the chat. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that at all, especially when I was over on the other side. Only thing I got was somebody followed to tell me that my audio wasn't working for my game. So that's that's the only interaction I got. So I'm
Yeah.
just
Uh-huh.
so
Oh my
so
God, Ivy found the
yeah.
emote. That's the emote right there in
About
chat.
the
Just so you guys know, that is
oh
the
my
emote I was talking about earlier, right there. That
oh
is
my
it.
god. Oh
That
my
thing is
god.
thangin', okay?
That thing is
That
thing.
emote does things deep within my soul. That
That
thing
thing is
is thang.
that thing
You
is
literally
thing.
upload it to your own channel. Thangin', exactly, Lauren. That's the emote. Kickstaff your listing. Please don't take that emote away. You can take away any other one you want. Just don't take that one away, please. I need it
Just
for
leave that
research
one. Just leave
purposes.
that one.
Ivy, just in case, send that to me as a hard copy so I can keep it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you got to right click save on that one. You got to right click
Right. That's
save
a
on
good
that.
one. That's a good one.
But I didn't expect people to even show up, but I think the highlight was the hair. I think the highlight was the man
Yeah.
weaving story because that really felt like because you see people do some wild stuff on stream. You see some
Yeah.
people do some really wild stuff on stream, and I think that is the wildest I can get to, or in that on that level of wild.
Yeah.
And
You don't think you can get to
the
something a little bit more wild, a little bit crazy for your next redemption?
I know that I do have one in mind that's really, really, real. I have a lot of room. I transformed the garage.
Ooh.
I have transferred the garage into my office, so I have a lot of room in here. And I'm not saying too much, but it might involve a paintball gun and me. So that is
Ooh. That
that is.
sounds like it's gonna hurt. Make that goal really high.
Oh no, it's
Mm.
high.
Good.
It's high.
Good.
It's high. Don't tell. Don't tell.
Because
Don't tell.
I have mine. If we reach 2,000 this month, I'll go get a tattoo. And my top gifters, my top 10 gifters, get to decide amongst themselves what it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, that I don't like pain like that. So
Uh
yeah,
huh.
That might have to be like
I
five
have that.
followers.
I haven't broadcasted it though. I just said it casually in stream, just like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. And if we
Did
reach
anybody
it,
clip you?
huh?
Did anybody clip you saying it or?
No, I don't think anybody's clipped it yet. I don't think anybody's clipped it. I don't think anybody's, done anything about it, but that's what it is. It's the goal. If we hit 2,000 subs by the end of January, by January 29th, we hit 2,000 subs, I will get a tattoo, and my top 10 gifters will be able to decide amongst themselves what it's going to be. And, they can come with their own ideas, and we'll like take a vote and chat, and everybody will get to vote on it. And yeah, I get to, no, obviously I get to decide where. I mean, I might let them decide where it can be placed, but like I'll be able to
Right,
veto certain things. Like I'm not getting a face tat. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
I'm not gonna get a face tat. I thought about getting a teardrop once upon a time in my life, but that's just a different story for, when I was back on drugs and shit. We're a different person now. I'm a mother. I'm a mother now, so no teardrops.
No
No
teardrops.
teardrops. Yeah,
Understood.
absolutely.
Respected. No teardrops.
There's one thing I've definitely learned though in streaming. I feel like I already said that. Okay, so if there's another thing that I've learned is, to your comment about like where you said, I don't feel like I can get higher, like that's the craziest I think I can get. Never limit yourself. Don't ever limit yourself and think that. Always push yourself. But at the same time, while you're pushing yourself, know your worth too. That's why you said when you mentioned the paintballs, if at any point you are going to be hurt or something, or like it's gonna take a lot out of you to do it, make sure you set that goal high for yourself. And your community, they will come around and they will respect that too. They will understand it, and they will come around and they will get that goal. I didn't think I did not have faith in myself as a content creator or my community. I didn't realize the impact I was making or the people that I had around me who supported me. And so I set insanely low goals for myself, and we completely
Mm.
surpass them every time. And, every time I'm still, completely shocked every time. Um, but
Yeah,
don't doubt your worth about it though. You
I
know?
get shocked every single time. I get shocked every single time. Like even people just sub. Like I still get shocked every time because you got to think about it. Like no one, like subbing and getting subs. It's a slippery slope. I think. I think it's a slippery slope because like you don't want to be that person that's asked for subs. You don't want to be the person that begs for subs,
Yeah,
and you just
absolutely.
you want to be able to have like the content that you produce and your personality. Like people can't go throughout their day without getting a dose of you, so that's why they sub to you.
Yeah.
So it's a slippery slope in how you go about actually receiving those subs. So that part is still hard for me to navigate through. I won't lie
Yeah.
because I just get on camera and then I just go hard. And then so hey,
Yeah.
if you enjoyed it, then you would sub. If you enjoyed it, you follow. Cause you don't have to be here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a slippery slope when it comes to that, and I'm still learning that. I'm still learning the ins and outs of that game for the subs. I'm still
I
learning the ins.
definitely I definitely haven't begged for subs, right? So there's a difference between like begging for the subs. And there's a difference between setting a goal for yourself and letting your chat know what your goal is or what, like you're aiming towards, right? So
Mhm.
when I have like an overall month goal, or like I told chat last Wednesday of like what my goal is in like the next 2-3 months of like, every sub is going towards, this, and I explained it. And I don't push for it. I'm not sitting here asking people to do it. I have my daily sub goal count. If we meet it, we meet it. If not, that's okay. Because I know that there's some days where, like right now, we're sitting at 2, right? And for reference, this is not me saying, hey guys, get me to 30, because that's my daily goal. This is me just going into perspective here. Last Sunday when I did this, it was the same daily sub goal, and we had over 200 subs that night. You see what
Oh
I'm
wow.
saying? So just because my sub goal is one thing one day, whether I hit it or I don't, if I hit it, I'm fucking honored. I'm shocked. I'm grateful, right? But there'll be nights where you won't hit that sub goal. and then you're going to come in one night or 3 nights, back to back, and you're going to surpass that sub goal. So the sub goal is just good to have to kind of pace yourself. And people know, but if sometimes I feel like if they don't say that there is a sub goal, it's like they don't think to, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes that sub goal reminds them of like, oh, hey, we can go ahead, like here, you have a goal you're trying to reach. Let's go ahead and like, let me see if I can help you get closer to that. You know what I'm saying? It's different than begging for subs. It's like, it's kind of like a reminder, I guess, like to yourself, like pacing yourself, but also to your chat in a sense, if that makes sense.
I'm still, it makes sense. I'm still learning the game. Like I have a daily sub goal as well, and like I
Yeah.
have my sub goals for this month of things I'm gonna do, and like the next sub goal is gonna have the kiddo on stream doing my makeup. You seen her, and you seen
I
she had
I saw that in your chat too. I was gonna ask you about that. See, that was a sub goal.
Yeah,
I actually am
yeah.
gonna be planning my first subathon. So I'm looking for ideas on redemptions of the subathon. And someone has requested for me to eat cat food. And I'm so grossed out, but I definitely will make that I'll make a redemption,
For you.
but it's going to be a high sub count because I'm secretly hoping that we don't hit it.
I'm grossed out for you. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm secretly hoping that we don't hit it. So I'm going to set it like really high. So that way it's like, maybe, just maybe we won't, and I won't have to do it, but it'll be up there. It'll be up there as a redemption. You know what I mean? But I know my community, and I know that if it's up there, they're going to do what they can to get that to happen because they want to see that happen. And I'm going to cry.
That cat, I'm not gonna lie, that cat food one is tough. That cat food one is
I think I would set it if I wanted to go ahead and like eat cat food, it would be like a fucking like 3,000. Because like 2,000, I'm getting a tattoo, right? So if we hit 2,000, like I said, I'll go ahead and I'll get a tattoo. That's for this month. So it's separate.
Mm-hmm.
So the subathon, I'll probably do either later this month or like beginning of next month. But if we do that, then I will go ahead and like I'll get cat food. Like I'll eat the cat food like 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, they banned Wee Wee because of his guys. Wee Wee's okay. Wee Wee's okay. Don't. Hi Wee Wee. I didn't even see you in there till just now because they did the thing.
Oh, they get busy fast. They get busy fast.
Don't time him. Don't ban him. Wee Wee's okay.
What's the longest stream you've done?
The longest I did a 12-hour stream, and then I did a 100 kill challenge for Fortnite, and that was like 7-8 hours, something like that.
Like 100 kills.
Like
total?
I had, yeah, like total out of all the games. I had to go ahead and, yeah, I had to go ahead and reach 100 total. Yeah, Troa tried to help me on that 100 kill challenge, and he hates Fortnite. And I started it kind of late. No, I started at like 4 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. But I didn't go to bed till like 2, 3, 4 a.m., something like that. So it was like between 6 and 8 in the afternoon. I didn't go to bed till like between 2 and 4 in the morning. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What the heck? Get out of my chat. What is up with these bots?
Oh.
This is so crazy. Hey, guys, if you get a chance, if we come across messages like that, just go ahead and spam some emotes so we can push it out of the screen because it's showing up top, like in the visual of this. And for my listeners later on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I'm sorry, we just had a very interesting night tonight with a bunch of trolls and bots. I don't know what is going on.
Of course, Wes would be spamming that emote.
Yeah, Wes also said, that's what I was trying to comment on. Wes said he put that emote and he goes, me every time I see Euro. I didn't notice he was in chat until they went ahead and they banned him because he put that emote.
They banned Wes Wee?
They banned Wes Wee, and I had to go ahead and tell him, like, no, it's okay, it's okay. Imagine banning Wes Wee. I know. I told you, my mods are so quick with it, dude. They're so quick with it. They see it because they're constant. That's the thing. Is like I know you mentioned like the mods that you have.
Hmm.
Yeah, hashtag justice for Westwee. It's actually Wee Wee. He just had a typo when he was making his username. It's actually Wee Wee.
Understood.
Yeah. No matter what he tells you, it's Wee Wee. Um, that's the thing though. My mods are like they are some of the best mods. I mean, one of my mods, Troa, is the biggest troll ever, and I've known him since like Modern Warfare 19. And the second I started streaming, he was my mod, like my third stream ever,
Yeah, Pluto is
and he
a good
followed me
mod.
all
He
over.
just Pluto, he trolls a lot, but he that sometimes you need that troll that keeps the chat moving, and I had to learn that. Sometimes you need a troll to keep the mod moving. Beijing, she's my best mod. She protects me in any type of thing that comes in my chat before I even get to see it. She is out of here, just like when you say with your mods, like anything that
Yeah.
might even actually throw me off the course of perform like entertaining. She'll get rid of it like dinner fast. And then I have another one, my guy Ender. He is sneaky because he'll be quiet. You don't know he's there. And then I'm just talking, and then next thing I know, Ender has banned XXX. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Ender, I didn't even know you was here.
Troa is like that. Troa is the troll, but he's also the quiet one. So Troa lurks the most. Papa is like he is the defender. Like even in the Discord, we had some drama like months and months and months ago, like right before or right after I made the switch to Kick. Someone didn't like it, start up this drama because I left Twitch and started causing like a bunch of chaos in the Discord server. Nix, if you ever come across this, yes, it's you. Um, but he went ahead and Papa was like immediately he was like F this. He like kicks him out and all this stuff because he was getting like way out of hand. A
Mm,
week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. Oh, also Papa's girlfriend at the time was causing drama. And she was something.
okay.
So like a couple
All right.
weeks later, one of my friends, and this is why I have roles in my server now. Um, one of the people I had to go ahead and give like an OG sinner role for those where it's like they may say some like sus things, like out of pocket things. And then I had to give a role to like my brothers because my brothers will come in and troll me and they'll get really mean with it. I had to do
Got
that though because Papa is I'm front page right now. Oh my god! Shout out to Kick Community.
you.
Thank you for putting me on the front, guys. This
That
is
is dope.
my oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is my second time ever being front page. Oh my
Dope. That's
gosh.
amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Kick staff, for tuning in and putting us on the front page. Yes, Westby, behave yourself. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And welcome in, Don and Brielle. Thank you for coming in and telling me I love you so much.
That is
Never
dope.
behave.
Congratulations on that. Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. Um, what I was gonna say is that I put these roles in my Discord though because Papa immediately jumped the gun and is like going down one of my best friend's throat and is like, "Hey, you think you go ahead and do this? Can you tell him like the blah blah blah?" And like started going off the handle. And I had to text him on the side because then Troa knows who this is, and Troa was like, "Hey, maybe." You shouldn't do, blah, blah, blah. And then Papa's already in the mood. He's like, no, I'm just sticking up for Sin. And he's like going off, dude. And so like I both them messaging me on the side and Cho was like, I was just trying to help. Like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, you're fine. And I'm talking to Papa. Papa's still heated. And then Papa goes like, I just want to go ahead and like, stand up for you because you deserve blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, guys, we're making new rules in here. And yes, these are the new rules too. But
Yeah.
Papa is my protective one. Troa is my troll, but he's also my sneaky little ninja mod. And he also helps me with like ideas. Like he funded my stream last night of we were gonna give away 4 copies. We only ended up doing 3 of and my tech support, yes. But we gave away 3 copies of Phasmophobia last night on stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we did a
Nice.
giveaway and he funded that. It was his idea and he's like, because he just started streaming on Kick. He did his first stream the other night, second stream last night. And he was like,
Welcome
here, let's do
to the
this. So we
family.
celebrated it. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So those are my mods. So my mods, and then I have other ones that have been there with me like the whole step of the way. One of them's like my IRL, best friend, and so I gotta say that's the other thing about being successful and doing the streaming thing is definitely having a great mod team. And like Lauren calls them the mod squad, 100% getting a mod team. Speaking of
I
my
think I have
mods,
a.
oh sorry, I was gonna say speaking of my mods real quick, like if you can get like a cute little thumbnail of me on the front page, I'd love it. Just saying. But anyway, what were you gonna say, Hero?
Oh yeah, I think I'm still the people that I have as mods. They have shown to be have my best interests at heart when it comes to the
Mm-hmm.
stream. And I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate that in them. Of course, still being new, you still have to learn out of personalities of like, all right, this is exactly what line I shouldn't cross with this person and things of that nature. But like, it's all a learning process, and
We're getting
I
we're getting called gorgeous and handsome in my chat right now, just so you know.
oh
Yeah.
oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Who was it a man or a girl? Gorgeous,
Damon
beautiful.
sings and Westby.
Oh, oh, if it was Damon Sings, you handsome devil. And Wesley, I don't even Wesley, I can't even say on live how you look.
Echo
It-
says he still wishes you wore your green hair for this. They're all agreeing it was a better look for you.
I'm not putting it on, but I'll show y'all her. I'll show y'all her. I'm not putting it. Those days is over.
You should
You
put
gotta
it
wait. You gotta
on.
wait.
Put it
You
one
should
time
wait.
for
You
one
gotta wait
time,
till
just saying.
January. You gotta wait till January 1st. I can't even think. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You gotta wait till January 1st, 2025. Here she go. Here she go, people.
Urella with the green. She needs a good brush. What did you do to her?
I put her in the bag. It was over with. It
You
was
need to
over
brush
with.
her, treat her nice. Oh my God,
It was over
she
with.
looks like she had a rough night. It looks like the day after prom for her.
Now she didn't look like this on the first. She did not look like this on the first.
She did not look like that on the first. Put it on, make it purr. You guys are
Who?
insane right now.
She did not look like that on the first. But yeah. And West, we can't tell me to put her on. What?
Oh no. What happened?
Westby is being West.
He's bribing you right now, chat. We have a case of bribery going on actually in EuroEllis's chat. So yeah, just you saw it here first. Kickstaff, Westby is bribing us. Well, bribing Euro. He's bribing Euro to do it. I think we should do.
No glue.
Oh,
No
okay.
glue.
I think.
No glue.
Thank you, Wes.
No glue.
Wes
No
is
glue.
also bribing me too. So you
No
gotta do
glue.
it now.
No glue.
All right, here we go, chat. We're seeing it
Oh
first.
my
He's gonna put her on. Urella has entered the chat. Can I pop a tit? I don't know. Can you? There we go, Urella. Am I saying it right? It's Urella. Is that what it was?
That's what it was. Urella.
Urella. But like, can you
Eurisha.
though? No. Oh my gosh, look at you. You're so cute. Look at this baddie. Oh my
It looked a lot
God.
better. It looked a lot better.
It looked so much better.
It looked so much better during stream.
It's okay. We love this. Can we get this clipped in either chat and either whoever's listening, either chat, either stream? We need a clip, a screenshot, all this. We're gonna post it all over Twitter. I'm excited.
It was it definitely looked a lot better on New Year's Day. Definitely looked a lot better on New Year's Day.
I love
is
it
not what
though. See, that's something about streaming too, is that you're out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
you get to step out of your comfort zone. Do you think that I wanted to do karaoke? Do you think that I wanted to stand in a banana suit and sing karaoke for it ended up being 3 hours? But do you think that I really wanted to do that? I would have done that on my own? No, I didn't. But it was a redemption. It was a redemption.
Hey,
and the culprit is here in chat right now. Oh, thank you, Echo.
Wes is a really really good evil person. That's all.
He
That's the
is.
best way I could put it.
He is.
Wes is
He's
a
a
really
good evil person.
Wes is
100%
a
he
really
is.
good evil person. Like appreciate him so much. I appreciate him so much, but he's a really, really, really good evil person. But I definitely forward this the day that we put it on. I definitely want to give a shout out to Beijing because if it wasn't for her, it was gonna look like this. Because the person that
She
was
talked
supposed to
you through
install
it about how to install it yourself, right? Because when
on
I came in a
stream,
chat, you were doing it, and she talked you through like on stream how to install it yourself. Like
yes,
you were sitting there
on
trying to
stream. That
brush it. For a minute when I came into chat, I thought you knew how to install it. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I was like, how did you learn how to do this? And then I realized that she was talking you through how to do it. And I was like, oh, the real
that
professional is in chat right now. Got it.
just step by step. I had to flat iron it. I had to brush it right there on stream, step by step. Because my daughter's godmother was supposed to install it because she actually does this.
Yeah,
And then she had a long New Year's Eve, and then I couldn't hear from her. But as you,
understood. Yeah.
I told the community I was doing it on New Year's Day, so the show must go on.
Yeah.
And I asked her, "Hey, can you help me?" She said, "Sure." I was like, "Bet." I went and got some glue, and but it looks so much. This looks so bad.
It looks a little rough. It looks a little rough, but
Yeah.
it's it's giving. It's giving, and that's all that matters, you know.
You saw it in its prime, so that's the best part about it. You saw it in its prime, so that's the best part about it. Oh,
Oh,
that's
Queen Slay, yeah, Ivy made it. He's taking it
oh
off.
yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta get back to me. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put this back. There we go. Ooh, I feel so much better now.
I
The wigs
love
are
it.
hot. The wigs are extreme.
Wigs do get pretty hot. They do be getting pretty hot for sure.
I
Um,
feel-
so what is next in store for you? What are your next moves that you could tell us? What are you doing that you're going to add to stream or like redemptions? Like what fun ideas do you have planned for yourself and for your community with streaming?
well, a couple of things actually. So I don't know if you noticed, but on stream I have a billboard that I created in Blender. And so I actually, oh, here she comes. I actually am going to figure out a way to, let me see if I can pull that up right now. You okay? So
Excuse me.
this billboard I created in,
Thank you, Evie, again for the hype train.
yeah, this billboard I created, nope, there we go. This billboard I created in Blender. And so I am going to implement a way so like the community, like their pictures and stuff like that, certain community
Oh,
streams, their
okay.
pictures cycle through that. And, like it's a billboard that cycles through those. Also, it's a billboard that was created for future sponsors and stuff like that as well, so they can be on the stream and things of that nature. Um,
Oh,
I
I heard that.
have the kit. I have what is my solo close? Oh yeah, I have the kiddo stream, the kiddo doing my makeup on stream at 200. I have a pie in the face and then feathers stream after that. Then I have I have a chin check. I have a chin check. I will be live on stream and I will be getting punched in the face. Well, not in the face, in the jaw, like in the jaw with gloves on by wifey. Um, she's gonna enjoy that.
Why?
Well,
Why?
one, I know I could take a punch. Two, I think it would be entertaining to see.
I know I'm sitting here and I'm just like I I'm sitting here saying like why are you gonna put yourself through pain? Literally said that I was gonna do a tattoo for our sub goal this month.
You literally said you're gonna.
I you're right. You're right. Okay. My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
and we have hot ones. We're gonna do a hot ones type thing. We're gonna do hot ones at like 500 because
That one?
I have a lot of whole bunch of hot wings and stuff like that, like
Oh,
hot.
okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got hot one. We got hot ones at a good level. So we got a couple of things in the works. I'm
See,
still
I think we're opposite of what we deem levels because, like, hot ones, I would do that at like, I would do that early on. I would do a hot
really.
ones challenge. Yeah. Well, because I like hot stuff and I would definitely sit there and put myself through that. But like cat food, I'm putting at like fuck. I don't know. I want to put it at like a goal where I really think it's unattainable, like 3,000. I think that's like I'm like you know what? I don't think we'll get to that, but that way I can say it's on the board. You know, like I said. But like hot ones, I would do it like I don't know. We're already almost at like 5, or we're at 5 or something like that. I don't know. I
See,
would.
my hot ones is at 5. My hot ones is at
Oh,
5.
it is. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'm thinking
See,
like
I'm learning the
yeah.
levels of my community
I
of
would
like
do it
what.
anywhere between 2 to 5 is where I would do it. Yeah, yeah,
So I'm learning my community what to ask from them as far as like giving them the entertainment, giving them the piece of me, making them feel good, making this a safe place for them to be involved in, come in
yeah,
day in day out, so they can get engaged with chat. Like one thing I do love is my community, like they rock with each other. It's not like yeah, you know how you have some people that come in and it's like, oh, I'm a bit above you in this. It's none of that. It's none of that.
yeah,
Everybody, right? Everybody. It's not a toxic place. I don't want it to be a toxic place. I'm not a toxic person. I don't deal with none of that drama. So just like
yeah,
come here. Everybody show love. We going good. We're gonna talk about. I don't even think people even like the games I play. They just like the energy.
What games do you
It's just
play?
comfort. I play like after this, I'm probably gonna play Final Fantasy. Like,
I love
I
Final
man,
Fantasy. That's like an OG game.
yeah,
That's like a brings me to my childhood type game.
that's why I
I
love
played Jack and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. I haven't done those. I haven't done a throwback
games.
stream in a hot minute. I
You
probably
talking about
should.
games? Jack and Dexter, I did.
That was
Jack and
my
Dexter.
dude, that was my shit. I actually want to download Tony Hawk Pro Skater so I can go ahead and start playing that on stream again. You ever play
You
that
know the
one?
funny thing about that?
What?
Yes. The funny thing about Tony Hawk Pro Skater is it's a person that skateboards. I can't remember his name, but he said it's hard for them to make skateboarding games now because in the past, skateboarding games did all the like tricks and stuff like that that
Uh-huh.
real skateboarders couldn't do. So it was like a fantasy type of thing. But now, skateboarders in real life are so much better than the actual game. So it's kind of hard for them to make a
Yeah.
game tricks that they can't do because they're so far advanced.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
That's
it's
kind of
hard for
crazy
them
when
to
you
make
think about it, but it makes sense.
yeah, like they are that good at their craft. They're that good in their craft. But
Yeah.
yeah, I know we didn't speak about this, but the reason why, like the real reason why I got into streaming,
Yeah.
Westwe knows about this. So Westwe, just shut up and listen. I gotta tell them. So Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out at the end of February, right?
Okay.
Game is 100 hours gameplay. I'm playing all 100 hours on stream. The initial plan was
Oh.
when I got started on October 27th, by the time that game came out, I will be a relatively good streamer. That's why I started.
Hell yeah. Mine's
That's why I started.
my my start story is kind of depressing actually.
Okay.
Mine's
I
nothing
got
like
time
that.
too.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here in a minute because Spotify recordings and stuff like that. I'll probably but my brother so my brother was diagnosed with Friedreich's ataxia, which is a muscle eating disorder, and so his muscles are deteriorating basically. And he was diagnosed when we were 9 and 10, so he was 10, I was 9. Um, Over the years, he's had lots of surgeries. He's developed other, health complications because this disease is eating away at his muscles. So he ended up getting like MS. And then recently, within the last like couple years, I want to say like 5, he was put in like congestive heart failure or showing signs of it. And then last year at the start of it, his health was starting to decline. And in February, so I started streaming in January. In February, we got the diagnosis that his heart had went from working at 20% to 15%. And we were when that happens, we're not a normal like a human heart. Nobody can live with a heart working at 10%. And because it had decreased 5% or 5 or 10% within 6 months, his mom started making calls. my brother signed a DNR, and he had to get like his will together. And for kind of perspective here, I'll be 29 next month, and he will be 30 in May. And so we're young, you know, and to be not even 30 and have congestive heart failure, it's, you know, it's a, I mean, I know of one other person who has gone through it and they've beat it, thankfully. They're in my chat earlier. They're probably lurking right now. They're one of my good friends. But my brother is not one of those ones. You know, there is no cure for him. They did come out with a pill that actually prolongs the symptoms of Friedreich's ataxia, but it's about 10 years too late for my brother, unfortunately. And so when I started streaming, everything was being saved up to go see him. So I was able to see him a few months ago. He's made it to Christmas. We're hoping he can make it to his birthday. I'm trying to go see him in March, but I'm also having to go ahead and go get a house too at the same time. And so if something happens, his mom calls me, I'm gonna, you know, if I have to take out if I have to sell my kidney on the black market, I will. Nothing's gonna stop me. Like, I'll be going up there. But I'd like to bring my kids up there to go see him again. But
Gotcha.
Yeah, my start story is definitely one of those sad, depressing kind of ones. But the good that's come of it is that I was able to see my brother, and then there's also all this other cool shit that I've been able to accomplish, and I found out that I had a love for this thing, and I found out that like I'm good. Like, I'm good at what I do. You know what I mean? And that's been like the most humbling thing too, is realizing I'm good, and then realizing there's people here that support me like 100%. It's been fucking insane. You know what I'm saying?
We can talk about that another day because I know that, but I haven't gotten to the part where I think I'm good yet. But that's just me being me.
I think
But
you are, and I
I
think that when you change your mentality on that, someone posted, oh, I can't think of who it was. It's someone we know. They posted, stop calling yourself a small streamer. And I really, really like that, because I'm a big believer in like speaking things into existence and like affirmations, and I'm really big in like when you speak it, you know what I'm saying? If you speak it, it's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna come true. Like, this is going to happen. And so the more you tell yourself that, you know, you're not doing good, or that you're small or whatever, like, that's your mentality. You're gonna believe that in yourself, you know? So I think you need to start telling yourself that you're not a small streamer, and that you're a good streamer, so you can start believing in yourself the way that your community believes in you, because obviously they believe in you because they show up every day and they're here and they're supporting you. And that actually comes from Ex Loba. She wrote me a little note before she left DreamHack. She left at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was snoring asleep, and she wrote me this little note. I'm actually gonna frame it and put it back here on my wall. But she wrote me a note on a paper towel with a Sharpie. And it said like, she loves me. She's like, they believe in you. We believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in you. And that has been my motivation since DreamHack. Things have changed for me, and that has been my motivation. Listen, like, it's just, I'm fucking full speed ahead. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. So
appreciate that.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. I mean every word too. I mean every word.
Appreciate that.
Before we go and end this thing, was there any questions that you had for me or for my community?
I don't have any questions. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity, to be honest. Thank you for the
Yeah.
opportunity. I met you. I sent the email. Then we actually met in person, and it was still as much love as in person, like through the email. So like that gets a little
Yeah.
tricky. You talking to people through the internet,
Yeah.
and it gets
Oh
a little
yeah.
tricky when you meet them in
Oh
person.
yeah.
So like, I saw you, I guess, all 3 days when I was at DreamHack, and each
Yeah.
day you still showed the same type of love. So I like thank you for that. That's
Of
first and
course,
foremost.
dude. Of
And
course.
thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be on your platform. I know I talk a lot, coming here with the high energy and everything like
Dude,
that, but
I love
I
it.
appreciate
I'd
it.
rather you talk a lot than not talk at all. Okay? I want to put that out there. I'd rather you talk a lot than not at all. Because if you're not talking, then why the fuck are we doing a podcast? That's all people do in a
This is true.
podcast is fucking talk. So if you're not talking, then what are we doing?
Yeah, I want to just I want to thank my community for being here because this is unlike any type of content that I put out. Like it's like unlike any type of content I put out. But I could get more recently. I've been a little long-winded before I started playing games, so they're used to it now. They're used
Yeah,
to it now. So I just want to thank you. I appreciate
of
it. Like
course.
truly, I appreciate it. Truly,
Well,
thank you
thank
so
you
much.
for
Thank you.
being on. And before we go and end, I want to go ahead and say, where can we find you on socials? What are your tags and what socials are you on? Go ahead and plug that in for us for the audio.
Oh, you can find me everywhere at EuroEllis. It's pretty simple, real simple. You can find me on YouTube at EuroEllis. You can find me Instagram EuroEllis, X EuroEllis, and you can find me at TikTok at EuroEllis. And of course, on this green site, you can find me at kick.com EuroEllis. You know,
Right.
I
Okay,
wonder how many
perfect.
people. I wonder how many people still got the Euro bucks because I passed out a lot.
I actually have mine in my bag that I brought to DreamHack. It's part of my souvenirs. I'm going to make something
There we
here
go.
soon. I just can't tell you guys yet. Because once I tell you, then I have to do it. And I want to procrastinate a little bit longer because I don't want to take down this cloud wall yet, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to.
Understood. Understood.
Well, thank you, Giro, for being a part of this week's episode of Sundays with Sin. I will see you guys next Sunday.